That's it for weather and traffic inside to Annette.
No. Okay, here we go. Thanks very much, Leslie. Well, our next guest comes from a grand tradition in liqueur. The sixth-generation descendant of the Grand Marnier legacy is bringing her flair now to the wine industry. Alexandra Marnier-Lapostolle joins us in our studio. And thanks so much. So you really branched out more into Chilean wine.
Yes.
And why was that?
Because we are a French family. I was born in Paris. My family produces...
I couldn't tell from your accent. Beautiful accent, by the way.
Well, I try to keep it because finally I don't have to deny my roots.
No.
And so my great-grandfather created Grand Marnier, and we are still a family-owned business. And we also, the roots of the family are in the Sancerre, in the Loire Valley, since the 18th century. And so we own the Château de Sancerre at the top of the hill in Sancerre.
Right.
Sancerre, I don't know if you know about, it's a beautiful hill with Sauvignon Blanc. And so that's one part of the business that we own. And I told my family I'd like to extend that side of the business, and I would like to have us a red wine.
Now, why go to Chile then for that?
Yes, because you have a lot of red vineyards, vineyards producing red wine in France. So I understand your question. But there is an explanation. It's not as full or crazy as you could think. In fact, it's because a Chilean gentleman went to Bordeaux in the 1860s, brought back vines from Bordeaux to Chile, planted them. However, just after their visit, there was a big crisis of an insect called the phylloxera, and that insect destroyed all the vines in Europe.
But not in Chile.
But not in Chile.
So those vines are old French vines in Chile then.
Exactly. So it's a little bit like a piece of France which still remain from the 19th century, still in Chile. So
wow.
I'm a woman, I'm curious, so I said, let's go and see how those vines have evolved in the beautiful climate of Chile, because Chile has a very healthy climate to grow vines.
Okay.
It's a very dry climate, and so not a lot of diseases like in France, no rain, and so we can really grow very well the vines over there.
And two of your wines now, the Lapostolle wines, are in... at the LCBO, and you don't have to go to vintages anymore. You can get them right off the direct shelf. Then,
exactly.
In Chile,
Yes.
And
we launched them in October, and we have a Casa Carmenère and a Casa Cabernet Sauvignon from Lapostolle.
And I love that you brought some different foods of what to have with a wine and what not to have.
Yes.
And walnuts is a big no-no. I would never have guessed that.
Yes, because when you eat walnuts, then your spare buds here, taste buds here, are a little bit attacked and react.
Right.
And so after that, the wines will be harsh over here, and the tannins will be too dry.
So you're not going to appreciate it.
Yes, avoid walnuts.
What can I have, though? Because I do want to taste.
For red wines, very important. And with the Carmenère is a very bright wine, lots of red berries.
And which one is that of the two that I have here?
This one.
This one?
No, this one. Yes.
Okay.
And so, if you smell, you can smell that you have a lot of fruits.
Yes.
Very bright, but also chocolate. And some spiciness.
That's why I like
this
taste. One.
Yes.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. And so, for example, also, I always say, okay, it goes very well with lamb, but also it goes very well if you do a dessert with raspberries and chocolate.
Ooh.
This is the perfect wine to go with.
And you know what? We have run out of time, Alexandra.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you can find, though, her new wines in LCBO stores starting this month.
Yeah.
Such a pleasure for you to be on our show. And now we're heading back out to Lori.
I would like some dessert, too, if you could hold it for me. We're going to continue right here to tell you about the